How I wrote the whole storyline is that it's happening simultaneously in 1680 and 2180. So a lot of people say like, oh my God, you're incorporating like war in the future. What I'm really doing is like explaining what happened to our people in the past, and it was war. We had to fight to stay alive as a people, so I'm not gonna hide behind a door or under the rug. I want everybody to know about our past, our history. My name is Virgil Ortiz. I'm from Cochiti Pueblo, New Mexico. I'm mainly a potter. Grew up working with ceramics, but I do dabble in all types of mediums now. In film, photography, and costuming, and just anything I could get my hands on that helps me tell the story. I couldn't do it myself, so I'm very thankful for my whole team. Some of the characters that I'm working on now, called the Recon Watchmen and the aeronauts all together, their job is to come back to the present time, the past time, collect our designs, our songs, our ways of life, the seeds, everything like the traditions, our dances, take them back to 2180, store them, protect them so that when we get to that time, we have all of our traditions and ceremonies still alive. Our language is not written, so it's all passed down through storytelling, and art is just as important as our language and our ceremonies, our ways. I was born into a family of potters. Play surrounded me ever since I was a kid. We go dig our own clay, we make our own paint, and fire open pit with cow manure and cedar wood. Everything's natural. When we go dig it, we have to ask permission. We have to introduce ourselves, state our purpose, feed the Earth Mother, take only what we need, and then really we have to process the traditional clay for a whole year. Cochiti uses black, white, and red traditional colors. So the whole scene is of a Recon Watchmen spaceship on the interior, where they're developing a lot more of their automaton army. I've designed 19 groups of characters that represent the 19 pueblos that are still left in New Mexico today. So the Pueblo Revolt, a lot of people don't know about it because it's not taught in schools, it's not in our textbooks, but it was our history of when the Spanish first arrived into our area. Eventually they started enslaving the Pueblo people, converting them to Christianity. So eventually it got really bad. Murder started to happen, bloodshed, rape, everything. And they had destroyed a lot of the Pueblo's artwork and all their ceramics. With that, the Pueblos got tired of it. So the whole Pueblo Revolt was designed by this Pueblo leader. His name was Pope, and he was out of Okewenge Pueblo. The main thing, like why I wanted to really incorporate the futurism into it, Indigenous futurism, was because I loved like all the first Star Wars movies. I was like 6 or 7 when the first Star Wars came out. I'm goth at heart, back from the day, I always gothed out, all in leather, all in black, so that always comes through as well. It's really incorporating everything all together and sharing with the world of what our ancestors did, how we came to be, and like who we're going to be. So, that's a huge prayer behind everything I do, is to pray for peace and love in the end, because, we are the same. We all bleed the same color.